Instagram, YouTube family. This is Lee for Lee Fitness, Spirituality, Tarot, and Astrology. And this is the New Moon in Sagittarius video. Saggies, where my Saggies at? Boy, my Saggies been having a real crazy last 3 or 4 years. But a lot of y'all are Sagittarius and don't even know it. Especially my Sagittarius moons, my Sagittarius Mars, my Sagittarius risings. Y'all don't even know y'all getting hit harder than the Sagittarians themselves. That's why it's very important to know your birth natal chart. Because the reality is there is no such thing as Sagittarius season or Aquarius season or Capricorn season. Every sign is in season all the time. Okay? This is what you guys need to understand. I give you a little bit more every time I come on, a little deeper. Okay, so let me give you an example. This new moon in Sagittarius is at 1 degree, which is a very intense degree. I told you guys the intense degrees is 0, 1, and 2. All right? The other intense degrees are 27, 28, 29. All right? So, let's say you are a Scorpio, your birthday sign, right? But you have a Sagittarius moon at 0 degrees or 1 degree, which is the same degree as this moon. All right? You're going to get hit harder, good or bad. It depends on what you're doing. Good or bad, you're going to get hit harder than any Sagittarian that's like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and them degrees, because it's not near their degree. This is how we can read your chart. That's why that birth time is so important, that we get the degree of every planet when you were born, because your moon sign can be 1 degree or 0 degrees Sagittarius, even though you are a Scorpio. And your moon sign is your emotions and your feelings. So something emotionally good or something emotionally bad can happen to you at this time. But you thinking you're just a Scorpio, not paying attention to that, well, I'm a Scorpio, and not realizing that you're more than that. There is no Scorpio season. There is no birthday season. All the signs are in season. All 365 days of the year. Now, I know no one has ever told anybody that. No. Anyway, no one or no astrologer has ever told you guys that. But there is no such thing as a birthday season. None of that. Every sign is in play at every season because of the chart. You have more than one sign in your chart. That's why I will stress again, it is very important that you read your birth natal chart, and it's absolutely free. So, one more announcement, and then I'm going to get to the new moon in Sagittarius video. I am no longer on Facebook. I got a new phone. I went to log into my account, and it's not letting me in because of some kind of generator code that I need to generate. But I took that as the universe is saying, let's move on. So I'm not even going to investigate it or nothing unless I get a hit from the universe or feel like, let's go back. I'm going to be on Instagram and YouTube only, okay? And for my Instagram family, the complete video will always be on YouTube because I'm not allowed to record for so long on Instagram. So the video will be a trailer on Instagram, but the complete video will be at my YouTube page, and the link will be in the video. Okay? So let's talk about Sagittarius, because we have 2 events going on during this new moon, which I think is excellent. Okay? We have the new moon in Sagittarius, which is our beliefs, it's our morals, okay? It's teaching, learning, the higher mind, all right? It's foreign land, foreign travel, foreign people. Look out for foreign events like governments and stuff like that. People really rebelling. Aquarius. The news media is having a lot of blackouts on things, but it's a lot of worldly events going on we're not aware of. Keep our eye out on that, because that's going to explode. Okay, sooner or later. You're going to see a lot of countries going to war and all kind of uprisings coming. I mean, the Sagittarius season could be the beginning of it, because that's where that energy lies. Okay? The same day, we have Jupiter going direct, okay, which is the ruler of Sagittarius, but it's in the sign of Pisces. So we have a lot of mutable water, fire energy going on. So that can be 50-50, depending on where you're at in life and how you're using your energy. It can be great, but it also can be very, very turbulent when you're talking about Pisces and Sagittarius. So know where you are in life. Don't make anything up, okay? If you're doing good, then this can be an excellent time for creativity and motivation, because Pisces is creativity and Sagittarius is growth, luck, and expansion. That's Jupiter, you know. And then with that going direct in Pisces, musicians, dancers, any kind of creative art people, man, this will be a great time to start rocking and rolling, you know, getting your hustle on. The opportunities will be there. I told you, the age of Aquarius, music is about to change drastically. You're going to see a lot of weird artists, weird music. It's going to change drastically in the next couple of years. You're going to see it. Okay? So we have we have the new moon and Jupiter going direct, 5 minutes apart. Okay? It's like 5 minutes apart. Which is going to be great. That energy, Jupiter, is luck, you know, growth and expansion, okay? Good thing about Jupiter. But one thing about Jupiter, it expands everything, good, and it expands bad. So again, where you are in life, take it as the reality. Don't make anything up, okay? Sagittarius, they've been going through some things. Okay, I think all the mutable signs have been going through some things. Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. We all been going through some things. Remember, these are not just your birthday signs, guys. These can be anywhere in your chart. We're all going through the same thing. It's just different events, different times, different places. All of us, we're being cleaned out. I keep telling people this. We're all being cleaned out. You know, you can't find fun anywhere unless you got millions of dollars. You can't find fun or happiness right now. You know why? Because you got to clean out the old to get to the new, whatever it is, you know? So if you're not cleaning out, if you're not fixing, straightening up, rearranging, you know, reprogramming yourself, you're staying the same, doing the same things, you're going to just hang in there. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Okay? It's going to be rough. Everyone has to change. Everyone has to change. Okay? So, with that being said, Sagittarius, this is a new moon for you. Sagittarius sun, moon rising, Venus. Okay? You throw Mars in there. But this is a new beginning of your ethics, your values, your morals, your beliefs, teaching, learning, the higher mind. Okay? Foreign land, foreign travel, foreign peoples. This can be a new beginning there. This can be a great time to travel to a foreign land. You know, meet foreign people. You know, foreign people may be a positive for some Sagittarius people. And again, some of you Sagittarius people don't even know you're Sagittarius because your birthday sign is something else. But Sagittarius is your dominant energy, but you don't know that. So again, take what belongs to you. Don't make anything up. Okay? With that being said, I want to get to the 12 signs because I don't want to talk people's heads off here. Sagittarius, again, we're going to start with you. This is your new beginning, your new 6-month cycle. This is a chance to wipe the slate clean of anything that you wish to separate and detach from, Aquarius. And that's very easy for you to do, Sagittarius, when you get your mind right. Okay? It's very easy for you to do. All right? So the next sign is Capricorn. All right? Capricorn, this will take place in your 12th house. All right? The house of Pisces. All right? This is the house of healing, closure, spirituality. Okay? It's the house of solitude. It's the house of creativity of all kind: music, painting, art, hair, barber, anything dealing with the hands or mind, creating. Okay, especially music and acting. All right. It's also the house of self-sabotaging behavior. All right, and addictions. Okay, it's also the house of imprisonment, whether that's physical or mental imprisonment. All right, and hospitals and mental institutions. All right, so let's just hope that none of that will be in play for Capricorns. All right, the next sign is Aquarius. Aquarius, this will take place in the 11th house, and that is your house. All right, the house of freedom and independence, separation and detachment, rebellion. Okay, technology, astrology, the groups and friends you associate with. So you should be very comfortable there, Aquarius, in your own house. All right, trining this fire moon with Sagittarius should be a good time for you Aquariuses, okay? And even you Aquarius people who don't even know you're an Aquarius, because you're an Aquarius moon or Aquarius rising or an Aquarius Mars. All right, so the next sign is Pisces. Pisces, this will take place in the 10th house, the 10th house of Capricorn, which would be a pretty good house for you because it's the earth house, earth, water. All right, so we are talking about your career, your long-term goals, okay? Your reputation and status in the world. All right, we're talking about discipline, time, and how you use your time. All right, we're talking about people who have it over you, anybody, your landlords, boss, supervisors. What else is that 10th house? Delays and restrictions. Okay, be careful of those because that's Saturn. All right, delays and restrictions. Let me see what else. Capricorn. I'm gonna leave it right there. Pisces, that's a pretty good house for you, but I would say focus on your career and long-term goals, okay, and your time and how you use your time. Right, that's what I would focus on if I was a Pisces person, especially Pisces people who are into creative things, music, art, poetry, stuff like that. This is your time to really come out and get it on. All right. The next sign is Aries. Aries, this will take place in the 9th house, and this is the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is a pretty good house for Aries because this is a fire on fire house, but sometimes too much fire can be furious, especially for Aries. All right. So we're talking teaching, learning, in the higher mind, okay? I hear that big for Aries, all right? We're talking your ethics, your values, your morals and beliefs, foreign land, foreign travel, foreign countries, all right, foreign people. So Aries, look out for those type of things, okay? Maybe a great time to travel to a foreign land, foreign country, all right? The next sign is Taurus, all right? Taurus, this will take place in the 8th house of Scorpio, which is your opposite sign. So this can be a little turbulent for some Taurus people. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Taurus, okay? So we're talking sex and intimacy, all right? Shared finances, your partner's resources, okay? Loans and other people's money, all right? Property, taxes, assets, all right? We're talking about death, okay? Actually physical death or the ending of something never to be the same again, all right? Transformation, permanent change, all right? Also, death and inheritance, okay? So some Taurus people can be getting an inheritance from a death, okay? And that may not be now, that may come later, all right? And also, the negative side of Scorpio, hate, jealousy, revenge, all right? Being obsessed. Be careful of those actions, Taurus, especially now because Scorpio is in the South Node, all right? So the next sign is Gemini. Gemini, this will take place in the 7th house of Libra, which is going to be marriage and relationships of all kind, and I hear that so big for Gemini, especially the Geminis that are married. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Okay, it's your enemies, known and unknown. I hear that too for Geminis, really big. All right, it's justice, fairness, and equality. All right, it's your business partners and contracts of all kind. All right, also hear that for Gemini, business partners and contracts. I hear that. Okay, the next sign is Cancer. Cancer, this will take place in the 6th house of Virgo, and this is the house of health. And this is what I hear big for Cancer's health. Okay, health for some reason. And I will say this, the reason why I think I would say that is because Cancer rules the stomach, the breast, and the womb. So women who have strong Cancer placements can have issues with pregnancy. Okay, Scorpio women as well, they can have issues with pregnancy. All right, fertility issues. So it doesn't matter if you're not a Scorpio or Cancer Sun. You can have it anywhere in your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Okay, even in your distant planets. If you have that, you can have problems with fertility. All right, or you can be super fertile, have 100 kids. All right, either way. All right. We're talking about how you organize and schedule your day. 6th house, okay, health, and how you organize and schedule your day. Your work and service to others, your co-workers, okay, and I hear that big, your work and service to others and co-workers for Cancers, all right? Analyzing and criticizing, Cancers, definitely be careful of that, especially Cancers with Gemini and Aquarius in their chart, Libras, you know, the air Cancers, the ones who get really schizophrenic, you know, anxiety ones. Be careful of that. Analyzing, criticizing, okay? It's also the house of your pets, all right? So this could be a time to get a pet. A pet could pass. I told you this is a new moon, full moon. People pass at this time. You know what I'm saying? Or there could be a pet issue, good or bad. Something good or bad with your pet, all right? So the next sign is Leo. Leo, this will take place in your house, the 5th house. So we're going to get a double dose of Leo. Okay, which is romance and love affairs. Okay, we're talking about fun, games, vacations. All right, fertility, children. All right, we're talking about the ego and drama. All right, so Leos, you got a double dose of you, so the sun is really going to be hitting in that Sagittarius, more fire for you. You know, so some of you Leos, be careful, okay? The next sign is Virgo. Virgo, this will take place in the 4th house, which is a very good house, I think, for Virgo. Your home, your family, your children, your emotions, your foundation, your family heritage. Virgos are very family-oriented people, so that's pretty self-cut right there, okay? The next sign is Libra. Libra, this will take place in the 3rd house of Gemini, which is a great house for Libra because Libras are all about communication, and that's what the 3rd house is about, communication. Now, the only backlash to this is with Libras, are you going to get good communication or are you going to get bad communication? Okay, because we're talking about texts, phone calls, emails, all communications, gossip, all right, secrets, everything, all right? So which side of the fence you want? Don't make nothing up, all right? We're also talking about your siblings and your neighbors, so there could be issues there, good or bad, all right? We're also talking about short distance travel in your neighborhood, so there could be a good time to do some volunteer work in your neighborhood or whatever, but also be careful of accidents, all right? Short distance travels and accidents for Libras, all right? And last but not least is Scorpio. Scorpio, this will take place in the 2nd house of your opposite sign, Taurus. So this could be a 50-50 house for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't get fooled on your birthday sign. Okay? So we're talking about your work, your money, all your material possessions that you have. Okay? All of your bills, all banking and financial institutions. All right? Your self-esteem and self-worth. All right? We're talking about food, all right? So some Scorpios may need to change your diet, all right? Or you may need to eat more or eat less. All right, there may be some issues there with food. All right, be careful of food poisoning. All right, or overeating or overindulging in sweets or junk, because that's what Taurus energy can do. All right, also be careful of laziness and stubbornness. All right, because Scorpio, you're already fixed, Taurus is fixed, so stubbornness can be very, very harsh with you. All right, so guys, that's the entire video. I would like to thank everyone for listening. I know it was kind of a long video, but sometimes you know how I do. Again, birth natal charts are absolutely free. All right, and remember what I told you guys, there is no such thing of a birthday sign season, because you have more than one sign in your chart. All right, so guys, all the information will be in the video below on Instagram and below on YouTube. All right, and remember guys, there's no more Facebook. If you can pass that along, that's great. All right, so this is Lee, one love.